Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to Icarus Live. That's right. And it's Max late. I know. Crazy work day. What can I tell you? And, of course, this is a hobby, not a job. So, try to squeeze it all in one day, and some days you got to work a little longer than you want to, but that's just the way it is. And, of course, today is the 50th live episode of Icarus. I mean, that is crazy. Now, not only have we been live 50 times with Icarus. Of course, I have over 30 videos of Icarus. I mean, it's crazy. So that's like 80 episodes of Icarus. It's literally, I think it's in my top 4 games hourly played of all time now. It's pretty crazy. And again, it had that premise that I was... when I first learned about the game and the whole 9 yards, it just had that really cool premise that I was kind of digging, right? Like, you know, they're dropping you on a planet, you don't really have a lot of stuff, you only got so much time, and if you miss the rocket, you're dead. I was all up on that. Luckily, I have avoided a lot of the bugs that they have. Now, we run into bugs all the time, and I'm not saying they don't have any bugs because they got bugs, right? But in this case, of course, we do all the things. Hey, Mosh, what's going on? I hope things are good with you. And so we run into bugs all the time. But I have never, except for that one crazy mission there. 4 missions ago? That was a pretty rough mission because the landscape was really choppy. I actually crashed out once. That was the first time I'd ever crashed out. I mean, there's a lot of intense moments on that map, but for the most part, I've managed to avoid a lot of the bugs, and I'm pretty fortunate that way. But before we get started. Of course, we'll switch the screens here. I want to thank all recent subscribers, and as well as I want to throw a special thanks out there to Don't Press the Red Button. Of course, individual video tips don't show up on the stream elements because stream elements, of course, is for streaming. That being said, I do appreciate the tip you left on that video, man. I mean, that was very generous of you. I'm glad I'm entertaining you. I'm glad I'm entertaining others. I'm glad I'm just having some fun, doing all the cool things, hanging out. And I really appreciate that. So to all subscribers, viewers, watchers, and all the time zones and all the things, I appreciate that a bunch. And, of course, we are going to do the things today. What are we doing today? Well, Saul calls me up on the hotline, and he says, hey, I got a mission for you. And I'm like, Saul, you always call me up with a mission. What do you got for me today? And he says, listen, this one's easy. He says, this one's easy because I know you're really tight for time this week. And I said, well, all right. And he's like, listen, they just want you to go down and build them a little outpost. And I'm like, okay, they usually don't want little. And he's like, nah, you got this, man. You got this. You just got to go down to the planet. You got to just throw them out a small little outpost. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood, right? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think you're pulling my leg myself, but whatever. And but I was like, all right, so with that, we are doing Influx construction today. And it is a pretty straightforward. They only want, well, okay, I say this. I can't believe I say this stuff. They only want, well, what they want is the world, but they only want a sleeping quarters of 6 beds and a cooking pot stove and a cooking station and just a few little odds and ends. Really easy. It's actually fairly easy, straightforward. The only issue is with the location. Of course, they want this little hut in the middle of the freaking Arctic snow, right? Because who wants to go there? Nobody, but they do. These CEOs that are coming from Earth want to go to this Arctic location. Whoever wants to go to the Arctic location as a, no. Anyway, whatever. You know what? I just get paid the monies. I get paid the monies. I go off and do the missions, right? So, of course, as always, I have done all the boring silly stuff, and of course we're going to have a look at that. We're going to have a look at the map, where I am, all the things, and of course we'll get into it and do the stuff. So let's hit the resume prospect button, and let's see where we are in the whole world. Now I have everything ready to go. In fact, I wasn't even sure I was going to get everything ready to go for the mission today, but it turns out I had a little extra time last night. And I managed to sneak another half hour in, and it was just enough to get enough furs together for them crazy 6 beds. Jeez. And so anyway, I did manage to pull it off, and so we do have everything ready to go, and hopefully without blowing anything up. Gee whiz. But it should be all good in the neighborhood. Should be fine. We're gonna try it out. Make sure that we don't lose everything. Hey, it's almost 1 in the morning. I'm going to need a new torch. Do I have the stuff for a new torch? Probably not. Well, let's destroy that and make the new torch now before I can't make the new torch. Okay, so let's have a look at the map before we talk about what's going on here. So, as you can see, we are in the Olympus map, the original map, the all map of the things, and we are at Donut Lake. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Come and give my likes. Working, so I'm in and out, but wanted to say hi. Hey, work hard. I know what it's like. I just got in from work myself. Had to work extra over today. Oh, it was crazy, right? And so I appreciate the quick drop in. You know, pounding that button, and it's all good in the neighborhood. I get it. So we are here at Donut Lake. You betcha. Donut Lake, of course, on the Olympus map is one of my favorite building spots. Hey, no problem. Like I said, I know what it's like to be working, right? All crazy. Yeah, Nightbot. Gee whiz, what a joker he is. And of course, this is one of my favorite spots to build. For those who've been watching the channel for some time on Icarus Monday, a lot of people know that when I play on the Olympus map, I love building around Donut Lake, right? It's just L12, Donut Lake, it's all the things. I guess we should point out where we're going. We're going down here to this dot, which of course is in the snow, and I'm going to hate every minute of it, and that's just the way it is. Why do they want this thing in the snow? I mean, I built them I have a really nice house here at the lake. They could just use this house. I am perfectly fine with that. No, they want to go down in the snow. I wasn't going down there. Okay, so let's do this sleep. We'll have a look at let's actually look at inventory before we do the sleep. So they want me, now it doesn't say this on the checklist yet, but basically they want me to build them a hut, and it needs to have 6 beds, a pot-belly stove, a cooking station, and an oxidizer. And that's one of them cheap oxidizers, not one of them good oxidizers, like my better oxidizers over there. But these guys just want the cheapy one. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's your CEO business, not me, right? I just set the things up, and then we handle it after that. So with that, we're going to hit the sleeps button. Of course, we've got our standard build, all the things. Of course, what do we got? We got pew pew gun. Oh yeah, because we're going to need it for the snow, because this snow has bears. Oh, you didn't sleep, Max. You know why? No wood. Are you going to do that? There you go. All right. Don't forget you fill O2. Do you really think I should? Do you think? I mean, I should have an hour's worth of O2, an hour and a half there. But you know what? I will throw some O2 in here. I haven't got the weight. I haven't got the weight for it. But we can throw some O2 in here for a minute. There we go. We'll do that. We'll throw a little bit of O2 in there. And, I mean, I am really at the limit. You know what? There is one other thing I want to do. And I really like... What was that? What was that noise? I thought something caught on fire. Okay. I really would like to have, one of my hedgehogs come along for the ride. But these things are heavy, right? Eesh, I don't know. I'll try to make 2 of them. And, I mean, I have the wood for 2? No, I don't. I don't have the wood for 2. I only have the wood for 1. Listen, don't burn too much of that wood over here, dude. Because that's a thing. So, yeah, I only got enough wood here for 1 anyway, dude. That's just the way it is. So take your 1 hedgehog. Please don't be overweight. Okay, well, we're not overweight. In fact, I could probably get another one in. All right, take that out of there for a second, dude. I mean, you're going to be cutting this really close, but I'd really love to have 2 hedgehogs because we're going to get into the snow. This place has polar bears. The southern one always has polar bears. It's crazy. I'm not going to enjoy it. It's going to be bad. It's just got so much bad. It's got so much. Noko, what's going on? And I hope things are good with you, man. Hope things are good with you. Are you going to be able to take any of this meat? You're at 117. Well, it doesn't seem to be bothering you. So let's do this. Now let's hit that button. Let's take that wood, because you need that wood. We're at 120 out of 122. So let's have a look at the quick inventory. We've got a shelter in place. We got the 6 beds. We got the things and the stuffs. We got the meats. And I've even got 2 hedgehogs, and we're going to pray. Look at this. Nothing like having your ship parked right outside, right? I mean, this is awesome. It's right outside your house. I mean, you just can't beat that, people. You know, it's like VIP parking. It's great. And of course, we've got the pew-pew gun. Because you know there's going to be a polar bear up here. I mean, that's just a given, right? It's there. It's going to happen. Cleaned my PC today and figured out that it's actually pretty good. I just had so much junk on it. Yeah, I mean, I have a computer. I have a second computer in my room here, right? I have an i7 2700. Okay, so it's not new. It's like 6 years old, right? So I mean, it was when the i7s came out fairly early, right? Because it's only a 2600. And true, the video card in it isn't the best. That being said, I use it as a secondary computer for the stuff I do here at the house, and that computer runs awesome. I mean, it's upgrade. It's currently Windows 10. It's exact. In fact, it's got the exact same build as my gaming PC, because it was my gaming PC, and then of course, you know, time moves on, right? And of course, yeah, I mean, it's just a really good computer. So yeah, it just needed a really bad cleanup. And once I bought the new gaming PC, I was like, okay, well, let's clean this one up. And then I did, and then the next thing I knew, I was like, boom, everything was working really nice on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's just the way it should be. Okay, you know this is bad, right? Because you know, I mean, it's early morning. We can't see the polar bears. I've got the... So, of course, where the room I play in, the sun at this time of day comes in the window, and it's really hard to see. It's really hard to see. And so I really wish I could see if there was a polar bear. Now, you know that's a polar bear, right? Let's just talk about that right now. Right? Okay, well, you got to be a rabbit. But this, I don't know what's going on up here. Right, what do we got here? I wish it wasn't so dark, so I could see what was going on. Something's moving around over there really fast, so I'm not worried about that. Polar bears don't move that fast until they see you, right? And I would say he's a wolf. Yeah, he's a wolf. I'm not going to worry about him. Sorry. Yeah, I know, my bad. Okay, wolves. Don't worry about wolves. Wolves are okay. Polar bears. Polar bears are bad. Okay. Yep. Let's cruise right along. Oh. What do we got coming here? Told you. There's a polar bear. He's looking away, though. Let's get by him. Can you tell him really intense? Really intense. Oh, you forgot to take your water out of your pouch, dude. Guess what? You forgot your oxygen, you goof. Okay, now we're in trouble. This should be all right. Yeah, sure, it's going to be just fine. Yep. We're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's perfectly fine. There's no problem here. You forgot your oxygen. No worries, Nick. No worries. Yeah, I know. Listen, we're going to be fine. It's fine. All right. We just got to get down here, put down this house. I mean, this actually is a pretty easy mission today. And, I mean, there's oxygen around here. So, I mean, I can always grab a few rocks and chew up, right, if I really need to. So I'm not too worried about it. And it turns out I have an oxite machine with me. I mean, and some leather. So if I really need to, I could make an oxygen bag as a temporary solution to kind of get things moved along, right? So surely I could find like a piece of sulfur and a piece of oxide out here to make a quick oxygen bag if I really, really needed to. So we're probably actually okay. It turns out. And we're approaching the area. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. Yeah, well, I'm glad that we managed to get up here early in the morning, because early in the morning equals less polar bears, I find. Less polar bear spawns. But now it's daylight, it's coming in, we're going to have a problem. What's the mission goal today? We just need to build a simple hut. Some corporate CEOs want to come to Icarus and hang out and do all the fun things on Icarus. And I was like, cool. And then they said, yeah, and we want you to build us a little shack in the snow. And I'm like, really? Really? You want to build it in the snow, do you? And they're like, yeah, don't you think the snow's a great time? Wouldn't it be awesome? And I'm like, no, that's a terrible idea. Why would... Oh, I heard that. Okay, what was that? I heard it. I just don't know where it is. Yep. Where is this mammoth? Because... Yeah. Oh, I hear you, Mammoth. Oh, I hear you. I just don't want to deal with you. Like, the polar bears weren't going to be enough. Oh, come on. Listen. Can we build the hut up here? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want me down there, right? Of course we can't build it up here. Okay. Oh, don't fall off the cliff. Well, of course there had to be an extra challenge to this. Yeah, kill it. Oops, I misjumped. Yeah. What's this mammoth doing here? Listen, let's just all be friends, okay? Because I really don't want to deal with you, dude. Let's just get down here, do this thing, get out of here. Okay, so we have oxygen and sulfur here. So like I said, I could make a quick bag if I really need to. In fact, let's try and make this all the way over against this wall, because I don't want to deal with this guy at all, right? So let's go to inventory. Start swapping stuff around here, Max, because you've got to build something really, really fast, and it's going to get really, really intense. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yup. 1, 2. That is not where you want that, dude. Yep. Back to 7. Go back to 7. 5, 6, 7, and a door. That's a window. Good try. How about a door? Now, we're going to put this in the center of this, and then we're going to put these on top. Okay, and now you're going to take these 6 beds and put them down. Holy smokes. Please don't find me, Mr. Big Elephant Mammoth Bear. Yup. That's 1, 2. I am at the marked location. What is it talking about? Reach the marked location. I am at the marked location. Like, now you want me to pick... I'm going to leave the hut here for a minute, but I am... Gosh darn it. I am at the marked location, dude. What are you talking about?
This is the place.
Yeah.
Time to build.
Okay. Yep, time to build. Yep. Okay. And number 4. I'm going as quick as I can. I'm going. Yup. Potbelly stove things. Okay. Yup. 5 and 6 and okay. Now for the stove or the cooker and this. You need a door. Please tell me I have enough wood. Thank you. Awesome. Put the door on. And, yep. Number 7, put the door on. There you go. And now for the oxider. The rinky-dink little machine. And done.
Time to wind up.
Yep, time to get out of here. I totally agree, dude. Yeah, I know. I did everything they asked. Mission complete.
And you're keeping them happy here.
Yep. I'm keeping them happy here. As soon as I can get out of here alive, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so, yep. That's how easy that mission was, but it's not easy yet because we got to get out of here. I don't know where that elephant went. Where'd that mammoth go? I don't want to mess with him. He is way too big, and I was not prepared for him. But I'm okay with that. But the polar bear, I think we will play with. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, we can play with you too. I have no problem playing with like 2 polar bears. This is probably a bad idea, Max. I mean, it is mission complete. Are you going to be okay with this? Sure. Yeah. Yep. Reload that gun. Yep. Reload the gun. Ugh. Okay. Please. Okay, so that was that was entertainment, wasn't it? Not really. Yep. Okay. 75, 16.2, and 78.10. Okay. And we still have enough fiber to do that. All right. All right. So what they did was they narrowed the scope of the hit boxes. So basically, at one time they had just like 2 hit boxes. They had extreme hitting or basic hitting, right? And that was fine, except that then they changed it. And now they got all these different hit boxes for different. I didn't miss all the shots. But then they changed it, so now they've got all these different scaled boxes, which is really a pain in the butt. I'll be honest. I don't like it at all, but it is what it is. Hey, you know what you should eat? A little oxygen. Because, you know, you forgot the tank back at the house. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Sure. In fact, we can even pick up a little wood here if we find some. That'd be really cool. Yep. Look at that. You can pick up some wood. Yeah, wood. I mean, old driftwood. Because you never know what you're going to need out here, right? Yep. So let's just pick up a little oxide and we'll chow down. Okay, yep. Can you eat all that? There you go. And, I mean, do I really need this? No, probably not. We're probably safe to get by without it, but we're going to take it anyway. I did not miss all the shots. Gee whiz. Oh, God. Some mean no-go. Some mean. Anyway, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Look at all the sticks. What's with all the sticks out here? Okay, that's fine. Why do I have that in my inventory? Well, it doesn't matter. Why do I have 2 of them in my inventory? What's going on here? I got all these things in my inventory. What's going on here? Let's wipe that out. I mean, the mission's complete. It says I've placed them somewhere, so I'm getting out of here, people. I'm getting out of here. I just installed 404 in Skyrim mods by accident. Yeah, because that's a thing. 445 Skyrim mods. Holy smokes. Okay. All right, where's this polar bear at? Because you know he's down here, right? And I gotta be ready. And I mean, we're basically ready for him. I just don't know where he is. Unless he literally followed me from down here to go get me up there. Okay. Still no polar bear, huh? I don't believe this at all, actually. I'll bet you he's hiding down there. I'll bet you. Watch this. I'm going to run over here for a second. And yeah, I'll bet you that's a polar bear, right? Okay, just be careful. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, no, it's just a wolf. All right. Well, I'm fine with this. I guess Mr. Polar Bear followed me all the way to my camp to try and get me, and that didn't go so well for him. No, it did not. Okay. Hey, Mr. Wolf, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, I shot your brother when I came up. So, listen, I feel bad. Not really. Oops. Okay. Now, we can probably turn the torch off, Max. Guess what? You can also put your water back on. Yay, us. Because that's awesome. There we go. All right. Now, we are kind of moving down here a little slow because sometimes Mr. Polar Bear likes to hang out up here, right? And we don't want to run down here and just run smack dab into a polar bear because that would really bite. Okay, what is this? Excuse me. Can you tell me? Can you identify yourself? Come out with your paws up. This is not a drill. Oh, it's a deer. Okay. Dude, I feel bad for you, but I'm not worried about you. Okay, what do we got down here? That was a goat. I seen him earlier. I'm not too worried about the goat. Yeah, goats. Listen, I would go. You want me to go shoot the goats for you there, Nick? Or no go. There you go. There's a goat. What would be fun for this mission? What, 50 goats? I'm sure. Okay, there we go. Boop. We'll come down here a little bit. Baby deer, adult deer, all the deer. Okay, let's reload the gun. Because we should be in bear territory. Which I'm very surprised is very quiet here at the moment. Okay, it is what it is. We'll just keep working our way down, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I can easily just run at it. I mean, we can run out of here, no problem. But, you know, we got another 15, 20 minutes to kill off here. So, you know, we can go looking for a bear, right? Bear's fine. And I've done this run many times during the flower speed run, right? That's when you have to do the three flowers. That speed run. It's great for fast cash, right? It doesn't give you any exotics, but it's great for fast cash, like when you're first starting a new character. Of course, bears are bad, but I mean, bears are always bad. So it is what it is. Oops, my bad. Okay. But yeah, strange because this is big bear territory here. I'm surprised we didn't see any bears there. Killing a mammoth or a goat, that's fine too. Yeah, I'm not going back for the mammoth. We just don't have the supplies for that. I didn't expect to see the mammoth. Now, they did say they put mammoths back in the game this week. So we should actually talk about why I did this mission. One, it is a mission I hadn't done, so that's why we did it, to get it off the checklist. Two, the missions they did this week were... all they did for missions this week was they updated the exploration missions. Now, they didn't say anything about the construction missions, but they did update the exploration missions and just tweak them up a little bit. I think that's a bear. Nope, it's a goat. Yep, it was a goat. I mean, it could have been a bear, but I guess it was a goat. I am very surprised we haven't found any bears. I mean, there's always a bear here. What do you think, Wolf? Huh? No bear, huh? I know. What's going on? Gee whiz. One time you're actually looking for a bear and you can't find one for the people. Don't get me wrong. Killed the polar bear. It's perfectly fine. But you know, one more bear before we wrap things up is always a good time. You know, I always like to provide a little entertainment to the peoples, and you know. But there's a lot of deer. There's a lot of deer and stuff, but there's no real bears. Oh, storm, really? Oh, minor showers. I'm not going to panic over minor showers. Look, even the storms are wussy today. What's going on? Can't get a bear and wussy storms. Whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, they did this update, and that's fine. There's, you know, updates are updates, but a lot of the updates was all technical. Like it wasn't, you know, they were adjusting some of the hours, they were just fixing some of the bugs, blah 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 blah, all the things. Dude, you're sleeping. I'm gonna jump right over you, all right? Or I'm not, because you're just mean. That's fine. I didn't want to talk over you or anyway. So that's of course why I did one of the missions that I haven't done yet. And, yeah, The other thing they did do was put Mammoths back in the game. I guess they had taken them out of the game. They were having a glitch problem. Now, turned out I hadn't done any of those missions recently, so any Mammoth missions. So I mean, it didn't really matter to me. But I guess they were having a problem with the Mammoths, so they took them out and then they put them back in. But I was surprised to see them put one in down there. I could tame a buffalo. Well, I could, but I haven't seen a buffalo. I haven't seen, because buffalo and bear share the same spawn point, right? And I mean, I haven't seen a buffalo this whole game. Like, and I haven't seen one of the moas either. Like, I don't know where they're hanging out. Now, okay, I can understand. I'm playing on, you know, the original map. But we played on the original map last week, and we were able to get moas and things, right? So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I haven't seen pigs either. Like, this map has actually been pretty, I don't know, dull? Well, I mean, it's just, it's almost like, again, they have these maps, but I don't think they have them all programmed to do all the creatures all the time, right? I mean, there's not been a single moa. There hasn't been a single... like a single bear or a single, like nothing. It's just been like a lot of wolves. All kinds of wolves. Sanchez, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good in the neighborhood. You betcha. All right. Yeah, so overall, it's just been kind of like, yeah, you know, it was an easy mission. Now, I knew I was going to have to work late. I didn't know how late I was going to have to work, so that's why I chose an easier mission, but I didn't think it was going to be that easy. I mean, that was pretty easy. Like, there's easy, and then there's like, well, okay, you know, you made a gun for no reason, because, I mean, all they got out here is goats. Just a lot of goats. And don't get me wrong, I realize Noko likes it when I shoot the goats, but at the same time, the occasional bear would be fine, right? Right, guys? A bear, right? You got any bears kicking around? Like, but I haven't seen a buffalo because, of course, they share the same spawn. So no buffaloes, no bears, no moas. Just, yeah, just a lot of boring. You know what? Let's do a speed run. I will do that for you. Let's get off of this rock. Let's do a speed run. And to wrap this one up for the day, because me running around in the woods here is boring, and I can always use more exotics. So let's go. Let's wrap this one up. We'll do a quick speed run and then call this one a mission done, right? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like boring maps too, but I mean, this is really boring. So yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot going on this map, right? So, mission complete. We, of course, will want to burn down the things and the stuff. I should get my oxygen out of the thing. Gee whiz. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Got the oxygen back on. Now, you've got your pick. You've got your knife. You've got your oxygen bags and all the things. Sure. Works for me. Of course, the Love Castle did a great job, as always. The Love Shack, of course, is right here. It did a great job, as always. And we're going to light that on fire, because that's the thing we do. I mean, it's raining, so I doubt it will stay on fire. But we're going to light on fire. Because that's a thing. That's a thing we do. No, I didn't forget the O2 tank today. Not to say as I probably haven't tried to forget it in the past, though. You'll notice there's a big hole in the roof of this thing, and that's because I cut down a tree and then accidentally dropped it on the house. So I didn't worry about it, though, because it was like, well, you know, we're leaving it anyway. I was in the middle of moving when I was cutting down just one more tree, and I was like, boop, oops. Accidental things happen, you know, all the things. We got to get out of here, dude. You're not going to be on fire. You're going to be on fire, dude. All right, there you go. Okay, standard tradition dictates we light it on fire. We have done so, and we can get out of here. Let's do this speed run. So with that, yeah, pretty simple forward mission. Nothing too, nothing. All right, see you later, Nick. No problem. Have a great week. Of course, yep, I know how it is, all the things. Talk to you soon, right? All right, let's do this quick speed run. Let's get back to space. Hey, I found you even found 15 exotics on this mission. It's kind of good. So let's return to the station. All the things. I'm going to have to turn the sound down because, you know, I don't want you going deaf. Yeah, do that and do this. And hopefully that's not, yeah, I'm looking at the volume there. So we should be good. We'll do this, yeah. Like Nightbot really can figure that out, Noko. I mean, it's Nightbot, okay? Jeez. Nightbot, I can barely get him to agree with me most of the time. Yeah, let's do the quick speed run. I could always use some exotics. Hey, select the character. You betcha. Let me fix the volume on my thing. There we go. There's some volume. Hey, $275. Mission complete. All the things. Hey, 15 exotics that you found. Awesome. Let's do a speed run. Sure. Deep vein extraction.
The assembly are new to Icarus.
Oh, I know they are.
But if their track record's anything to go by,
Yeah,
they'll
probably
be
not.
running the place soon enough.
Really? You think so?
They think they've got a lead on some exotics. And the Lagos unit's cleared you to start hunting. Congratulations. Time to
Thanks,
see what
Saul.
you can dig
Let's
up.
go get some money.
What
How
do you
about
say?
that? All right, so we're gonna do the speed run. You know, run down here, do all the things, get all the stuff. It's gonna be great. Do we go for hedgehogs or not? Probably. I think it should be. We might go for a couple of hedgehogs during this speed run. If we're really, really fast about it, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm about to come in hot. Turn the sound down. I got to turn the sound down, of course, for the game. So we'll turn the sound back up. Wow, Nightbot. So much nope. That's pretty rough, dude. That's pretty rough. Let me tell you. Now, Noko, I just want to say that you and I both know that Nightbot tends to throw a lot of no's around, right? So it is what it is. Okay. Are we down? I think we're almost. Yeah, we're down. Let me turn this back up. Cool.
Once the assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop them.
Forgot the stuff in the ship,
And now,
Max.
here we are.
Yep. Here we are.
They've marked a zone on your map.
Yeah.
Supposed to be an exotics vein thereabouts.
Is it?
But it won't be there long, so I'd get a move on if I were you. And try not to come back empty-handed.
Well, Saul, I have a question. Why would it not be there very long? Like, it's not like it's going anywhere. It's a deposit of minerals. It's not like you know, it's gonna just pick up and walk out or something, right? Where's that other bush? Where's my other bush? Yeah, give me that. Yeah, come here. Let's go. So do the things and the crafting and the things. You need this. Yup. You're going to need, how many of those can you make? How about 3? Sure, we can do that. Can we do this? All right. Now, a double meat wolf would be really nice. I would think that would be awesome myself, but, I mean, we'll take what we can get, right? You didn't need the carrot, dude. Hey, Mr. Wolf, what are you doing? Listen. Come here. Yeah. Listen, just sit down for a minute, would you? Where are you? Where are you? What's going on here? Why can't I not see this wolf? Make a torch. Come on, dudes. Yep. There he is. Okay, I don't know why he was hiding out so bad. We're only gonna get 1 meat out of him. That's all right. That's fine. Okay, there we go. All the things. We're ready to rock. Grab the stuff. We are out of here. Turn the light off. Let's hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. You betcha. We'll pick up a little oxide on the way here shortly because we're going to need it soon enough. And we have a few berries and things to get on the way. So for those who, of course, haven't seen me do the speed run in a while, of course, the speed run is pretty straightforward. You're going to run up and around. We're going to pick up some exotics. It's going to be great. We're going to get a little monies. I like it. And we're going to do that all in about 30 minutes because that's what makes it so good. You get basically anywhere from 45 to 60 exotics, depending on how adventurous you are. And it only takes you 30 minutes to do that, which is a lot better than these crappy vents. But whatever. 40 exotics from them stupid vents. But anyway, yeah, you know, you can get your 60 exotics and get out and all the things. Do I even need the money anymore? No, probably not. Not really. But, you know, I mean, you never know what they're going to come out with next week, Nick, or Noko. You may actually, I mean, they might come out with some cool new tool that, like, you know, is buried in a 5-level tree thing where I have to spend, like, I have to buy, like, 6 different things at, like, 200 exotics each just to get to the new magical thing that I really want, and then I'd be all bummed out if I don't have it. So, yeah, I just keep stashing that money. Keep stashing that money because we may want that money. You know, it's all about that money. I don't think you got any water, dude. Why didn't you pick up any water? You've got now. Yes, we don't stop and build an oxidizer or anything like that. We'll just eat oxide on the run. But you could have stopped at that lake back there. Oh, hello, Mr. Wolf. Listen, do you got any meat for me? Yep. Listen, you don't happen to have any of that stringy meat? It'd be really awesome if you did. No, you're a bum. Whatever. Fine. Didn't want it anyway. Perfectly fine. I didn't want your stringy meat. I'll just get it somewhere else. Okay, so we'll just keep running. We'll just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yeah, money. Yeah, not says we need any money today, but there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow, you may need money tomorrow. That's right. You know, another one of them crazy Disney songs, right? Because you can always use money. Money's good. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say to somebody, listen, you got what? What do you got, like several $1,000s? Do you need any more money? And I'd be like, yes, of course I do. I don't care. It's money. Give me my monies. You know. And I'd be like, yep, I'll take more money. I like monies every day. So this is a good way to spend episode 50. I think doing a speed run for episode 50 is very appropriate because, of course, this being live episode 50, I mean, that's really intense. And I think that it's very appropriate that we're actually getting to do this speed run today as well. That's really cool. Because, I mean, I remember doing my very first speed run of this, and I was pretty nervous, right? Because, you know, that was way back in the younger times, and, you know, people were still kind of figuring out the game and all this stuff, and I worked really hard to get, like, enough modules to do the speed run with, so that was pretty cool, right? Baby deers everywhere. If Noko had his way, I'd have to hurt you, because, you know, he thinks I kill baby deers for nothing better to do or something. All right, Wolf, are you going to give me the stringy meat I want? Come on, dude. Work with me. Just work with me, all right? Yeah, listen, just work with me. Look, you just give me my stringy meat. This would be really nice. No? Fine. Whatever. That's a deer. All right, that's okay. It's okay. We'll just keep going. I do got to pick up some oxide here, though. I really haven't done anything. Wait. Wait, what? Wait for what? What are we waiting for? You know, waiting to look at something? Why am I the one who likes killing baby deer animals now? Because I'm not the one that likes it, but you always seem to say that you got a thing for the baby deer stuff. You know, and the rabbits. You know, all the little cutesy creatures in the world. Don't ask me. It's not a thing for me. I couldn't care less. Don't destroy it. Consume it. There we go. All right. So obviously we've already run by No Fish Lake, which now has fish, but it didn't for a long time, and that's why it's called No Fish Lake. Of course, we started at Donut Lake. And, of course, we've now made our way around the top, right? So we came around the top, no fish lake. Then we're going to come to fish lake because it's shaped like a fish. And it, too, now has fish. A lot of these lakes didn't have fish for a while because it was a bug. But anyway, we're about to run down here, pick up some of that wonderful stuff. We're going to chop down a few trees to build a bench. Build a quick bench and a few quick other things and cook us a little bit of this meat. Just to pick up a few hedgehogs. Okay. Are you going to give me the stringy meat I want? Please say yes. Okay. Listen, dude, I just want stringy meat. All this other meat is garbage. Oh, really? Come on. Whatever. I'm not even going to pick up the bones anymore. It's not worth my time. Look at the little rabbit run, right? Run, rabbit, run. Okay. Do we have a bear? Do I see a bear? Is there any bears? All right. No? Yes? No? Yes? No? Buffalo. It's a buffalo. All right. Two buffalo. Well, at least we have buffalo on this one. Listen, what are you doing, dude? Yeah. Yeah, listen, do you got any stringy meat? Okay, yes! Thank goodness. Holy smokes. Stressing myself out here. Let's get up here to the... So you can see here, there's a lot of spawns, buffalo spawns, right? And that's because this is a very... no, that's buffalo. There's a lot of buffalo spawns here, and that's because this is a very busy area for bears, right? On this run. So what we want to do is we want just enough wood. We're just going to cut down some trees and cook up that fire, get a few things going. Yep, all the things. Yep, we need a little bit more stone. Where are we at with stone? 26, 28. That's good enough. Do this, craft that. Yeah, because we just want to cook a little bit of this meat up, right? We don't need a lot of it. We just need a little bit of it. So, do the things. Put that down. Yep. Do this. Put that in. Put that in. Put this in. And activate that. And all the things. Here we go. Yep. Oh, we got a bear. We have a bear sighting. Roger Wilco 7. This is not good. Yeah, I know. He sees me already. In fact, that's probably bad all around. What do you think, Mr. Bear? Do I take you on cold-handed? I don't got the meats for this. You even took the cold-hearted upgrade. I had to take that upgrade because it was the only way I could get the next upgrade in the list. Like, if I had the choice, I wouldn't have taken that upgrade. Okay, so the bear's running over there. I don't want to waste any more time. I got to get some of this wood, right? Come on, dude. Chop this wood. We got to get some wood here. And hope that bear doesn't come playing around up here. We'll deal with him in a minute. All right. Yep, chop, chop. Chop stuff. Oh. Yeah, listen. Listen, bear. Don't you come at me. All right. Yeah. There is way too many noises up here. All these buffalo are freaking me out. Okay. Really? There is way too much stuff up here. Okay, so can we take that and swap this around now? Awesome. Meanwhile, you guys are all hanging out down there. You just keep doing that, dude. You hang out down there. I'm just going to go this way for a minute. Do we have enough to make the bench? No, you need stone. All right. Well, we still need a few more trees so as we can make our hedgehogs. And we need a little bit of that meat to cook up anyway, so that's fine. What time is it? 12:02. We want to be into the snow by 1:30. Yeah, a little after 1 would be the latest I'd want to be into the snow. We don't want to be messing around out here for too much longer, right? All right, so we're at 12:06. All the things. Let's hope for a little bit of luck with the weather in the snow today. Because, of course, a snowstorm basically kills your run, right? You don't have much choice. You can't be running around in the snow. It just makes it too hard, and you waste too much time. So that's 25. Can you make the bench now? Yes. Cool. Yep. All right. Well, you're thinking about that. Let's run over here for a sec. Yeah. Yeah. Ditch that. Couldn't care less about that. Take that. We'll take this. So you're going to consume this, put this down here, and turn your torch on. Listen. Frank, where are you? Listen, Frank. Listen, I just got to borrow this for a minute. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, whoa, Frank. No. Way too many friends, Frank. You got way too many friends here. Okay, that's cool. Listen, Frank. Jeez. Look. Oh, if I don't get this guy. Yes. Oh, really? Holy smokes. Listen, Frank, you didn't have to call out all the relatives. Like, really? Really, Frank? Holy smokes. I just wanted to make some hedgehogs, dude. I didn't want to get into all this. Require shelter. Well, I have shelter. But we'll move it in here a little bit farther because that's what you want. There. You happy now? Yes. All right. So how many of that can I do? I need 12. Do that. So, yep. Do. All the things. All of them are named Frank or only one? Only one. Frank and all his relatives, right? It's Frank and the siblings. Frank should start a band or a sports team or something like that because Frank's crazy. All right. How many of these can we make? 3. That's exactly what we want. We're out of here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do want this. We don't need that. We'll take this. We don't need that. Take that. Take this. All right. We're out of here. Okay. Now, we did have a bear out here at some point in time. All right. Give me this. Yep. Come on. There we go. You can keep cooking. I should put that inside the thing, actually. What time is it? Oh, it's getting really late here, Max. You're gonna have to hustle, dude. It's like 12:42. You should be close to the snow. I mean, the snow isn't very far away, but still, it's far enough away. All right, put this down. Put this down. Okay, split that. Do this. Chuck that, and do this. And you can even pick up meat on the way back if you need to. Awesome. Cool. All right. So we have 3 emergency things. Hey, look at this. MOAs. Nice. Look at that. That makes me pretty happy to see. So we got a couple MOAs, a bunch of wolves. We'll just ignore the wolves. I didn't want to mess with the wolves anyway. As long as they're not bears. Bears are bad. Here we go. Good to see the MOAs out, though. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, what are you doing? Not much? Cool. You really should have picked up some oxite while you were down here, dude. It's always a little harder to find in the woods, or in the snow, but... Okay, well, I guess you're going to have to deal with it. All right, so we have a couple of deer. Oh, we have a bear. Please don't have a polar bear right here. Okay, yep. What do we got here? Okay, so no polar bear there. All right, that's fine. Yeah, so that's probably the polar bear, I would think. Yeah, we're just gonna sneak up here. Oh yeah, that's our polar bear friend. Yep. How about you eat the rest of that oxite? There you go. Okay. What do you want to do here now? All right. Well, he's walking away. You should be able to get by him. We're good. Run away. Run as fast as you can. You betcha. All right. And we'll just bebop along here. Go in the little house on the snow prairie. And of course, this is always sealed up nowadays. I don't know why. It's really mean of them to do. Oh, this one isn't sealed up for once.
This is the zone.
Yeah, I know.
It's around here somewhere.
Oh, it's right in front of me there, Saul. Oh, yep. Oh, don't you spit at me. Don't you spit. Got him. Oh, guess what you forgot to do, Max? Yep. You forgot to take your water out. Yep. So now you got the frost thing. Nice. All right. Well, there we go.
That, my friend, is exotics.
That, my friend,
They'll
is
want a little
exotics.
more than that, though.
Yeah, well, guess what? We'll go get them a little more. How about that? Yup. We'll just run down here and pick a little bit more up, won't we? Yup. I suppose you wouldn't have enough wood to make a ramp. No. All right. There is 3 wood here. Gee, do I risk it? Maybe. You know what? We'll get. Oh, hello, Mr. Polar Bear. What are you doing there? Oh, not much. You aren't supposed to be there yet. No, you're not supposed to be there until later. That's not good. He's early. Okay. We'll just go running by him. Pretend we don't see him, people. We don't see him. Do. All right, there we go. Wait. Why does he think OT's your first time seeing exotics? Yeah, because this is a relatively early mission, right? This is what? This would be like the 6th mission you do, I think it is. So when we do this mission, of course, he thinks, this is probably your first time ever seeing exotics. In fact, you have to do this mission before exotics start to appear on the map. So if you don't do this mission, no exotics will appear on the map until you do this mission. So that's why he's saying that, right? Of course, we are getting our 2nd exotic location. We're going to run up there, get the 3rd one shortly. Okay, yep, looks good. Little parkour for everybody. Do. All right, all good. Okay, so our 2 meats is looking good. We like it. Like it a lot. All right, let's get down in here. Boop. Number 3. You betcha. I think that was some moxites right behind me. That would be a bonus. Yes. Thank you. We'll take that. Now, do I try for number 4? I don't know. This could be a really bad idea, dude. How many ladders can you make? 2 ladders. Gee whiz. Are you going to pay for this? Probably. Well, don't stand there. You're in the middle of the snow having a debate with yourself. And Mr. Polar Bear is still running around out here. Oh, he's going to have a nap. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. Listen, you feel like when you want to let me know when you want to wake up or whatever? I don't know. Well, never mind. Let's go. We'll go this way. Gee whiz. Yeah, he's just going to have a nap. It's all right. As long as he keeps napping. I guess we're not going for that 4th one today. Nope. I am not because the 4th one is right beside him. So I guess we're just going to have to head out. And that's the way it is. You're either going to get, you're probably going to get, what do we got? 20, 40, we got 46. So you're either going to get your 45 or your 60. And, of course, if you get the 4th one, which is in that ravine. But you should have at least 2 ramps. And I only have enough for 1. And, him being there, that definitely seals the deal. Like, you just don't want him around, right? Yes, we do have 3 hedgehogs, but 3 hedgehogs and a knife on a polar bear, man, let me tell you, we would be hard-pressed to survive, right? So, all right. But, yeah, this was a nice little diversion for our 50th stream of Icarus. And, of course, we can talk about what's coming up this week. Right, because we got all kinds coming up this week. We got Rail Grind coming up a couple of times this week. We have the Captain coming up a couple of times this week. in both cases, and which is in both cases really groovy. I might even try to squeeze in an extra episode of one of those. Oh, it's raining over here. Why am I not surprised? Wow, it's raining like a lot over here. But that's all right. I'm not worried about that. And I might, like I said, I might even try to squeeze in an extra episode there somewhere. At the same time, I am also going to try to get ATS back on Sunday. I realize I haven't played ATS on Sunday for the last couple of weeks, but that's just because after I started recovering from my illness, I was a little behind schedule on my other playthroughs, and I had to kind of work this out. Yeah, it should be a 50-hour stream. Yeah, let me tell you something about my health and how that's not going to happen. Just because it's the 50th stream of Icarus doesn't mean it's like the 50th stream of my whole career or anything. It's not like, I just made I turned this into my job or something. This is still very much my hobby, and I still have to get a lot of sleep. So that's a thing that's happening. What are you doing, Goat? Goat, I'd chase you down, but I can't. I guess I could have shot him with an arrow. That would have worked out fine. You know what? You should run back here for a second, Max. I know, don't worry. Dude, I was never worried. I know, at the end of the day, dudes, everybody here has my health at best interest at heart, and I know you guys have been really understanding in the whole 9 yards about, if I never... Oh, hello! I see you're back, Frank. Why are you all back? Why are you back? I was only gone for a couple minutes. Listen, no, don't you shoot me. Yeah. Listen, I just want the meats. Oh, am I ever glad you can't hit me? All right, I'm out of here. I didn't want to... Frank and his friends, boy, they came back hard, didn't they? They were like, what's he doing back here? And I'm like, what are you doing back here? And he's like, we don't care. We live here. And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess you kind of do live there. But you usually don't come back so soon. Sheesh. Right. Whatever. A few goats, blah, blah, blah. Well, overall, pretty straightforward. We did have to avoid one bear, but we didn't have to kill him. That's all right. But no, always better to be safe than sorry. Now, obviously, you could probably do this run in under 25 minutes if you didn't stop to make the hedgehogs. And obviously, a few other things, right? But, of course, we stopped for the hedgehogs as a just-in-case measure. For example, like, let's say we'd gotten into the snow. And this is, on this run, dying stinks, okay? It's really bad because you're not putting down a bed, right? So if we were to die in the snow and respawn, that would put us all the way back at the spaceship, and we would have to do the run all the way around again with no tools, right? And then that's when you gotta kind of say to yourself, oh, well, now I've got to play this as a mission with none of my tools, and I'm gonna have to be a little smart about it, right? Yeah. And the reason we got the hedgehogs, of course, is that if there's usually a snowstorm and you try to hide out in that cave where we got the first exotic, a bear tends to hang out there, a polar bear, and if he sees you in that cave, he will attack you, right? So that's the only trick to the snow, is that, hey, if there's no snowstorms or anything, it's great. But if there is a snowstorm, well, now it's game on, right? You better have yourself some protection because the polar bear is non-forgiving. And with your knife, even though you can hit him with the knife, it's not going to do everything for you, right? All right. Come on, dudes. Stamina depleted. Suck it up, Buttercup. Do this. Let's do this. Do it, do it, do it. You betcha. Okay. And I mean, there's still an opportunity to hit a bear possibly in here somewhere. Because there's not as many bears up here as there are over there. Like that little stretch of land, I mean, it is literally, they've got like 5-6 spawns for bears over there. It's crazy. Whereas over here, like I think there's only like 2 spawn points for bears. So, but yeah, I don't know why they did it that way. But this little stretch here in O12, they've got like I don't know. They must have like at least 5 spawns in there, if not more. I mean, look at all the buffalo we've seen in there. And remember, buffalo and bear share the spawn. So when you see that much buffalo running around, that's how many spawns they got in there, right? It's crazy. Oh yeah, I'll fight a bear with a knife on this level. On this level, yeah, I'll do it. Right? A bear, no problem. Bears at the, I mean, keeping in mind, I've got really good gear, and bears on this level for the most part tend to be a low enough level that you can beat them with the knife, right? And we still have 3 hedgehogs on, right? I mean, we still have 3 hedgehogs, so it's not like we're defenseless. In fact, we're very defensible. We would easily take out a standard bear, not a polar bear. We could easily take on a bear and survive here at the moment. It's perfectly fine. That's why I'm kind of keeping an eye out for one, because I was like, yeah, if we can find one to fight, I'm all for it, right? What do you think, Rabbit? I know, right? Tricks are for kids, and if you can tell me where the bears are, we'll fight one on the way back. It's perfectly fine. I'm all for it. But it seems to be pretty quiet. Marcos, what's up? I hope you're doing good. So yeah, that's what we're doing for our 50th anniversary. Of course, we've done a quick little mission. We've done the speed run for exotics. All good in the neighborhood. It would be nice, like I said, it would be nice to have one bear. But there's there's only 1 spawn point left for bears now. And it's not here, right? Like, yeah, these are all deer, blah, blah, blah. It's all very boring here. I mean, we might get a shot at bear territory if I go this way a little bit. I'll take the long route. We're at 16:51. We still got an hour and 30 minutes before it gets dark in game. So we got enough time to go this way, take a little detour. There is 2 bear spawns up here, but I did something crazy. Oh, okay, yep. Stop holding the button down and get some stamina back. You betcha. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Wolf. Yeah, boring. The people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can go stab a wolf anytime. What have I done? I've stabbed like 6 of them on this run alone. But just to get the stringy meat, I was really kind of hoping for a bear, though. It is starting to get dark, though, Max. Do you really want to be fighting a bear now? I mean, yeesh. You're really picking a bad time for fighting this bear if you come across one. What do you think, Mr. Deer? Yeah, see, like, you guys are all just bums, right? Large deer, more deer. Like, these are all just deer. Deer and rabbit. Yeah, more deer, baby deer. Yeah, there's nothing really here. All right, well, we'll head back to the ship. We'll talk about everything and call this one a wrap-up. You betcha. Donut Lake. Hey, we're back. You betcha. Boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. Yep. Just take a little shortcut. It's perfectly fine. Really? Any bear? You're a wolf. Yeah, whatever. Dude, don't bother. You're not scaring me any. Jeez, dude. You're a wolf. All right. Well, here, I'll take on 2 wolves. Whatever. Yep. Come on, bring it. Yep. Your friend coming? Come on. Yeah, you're a big boy. Yeah. Oh, that was tough. Yeah. Any bears? No. Whatever. Yeah, well, I asked them. They said that no bears were available to take my call right now. They wanted to know if I wanted to wait on the line. And I was like, well, not really. I kind of have things to do today, and didn't want to wait too long for bears. So it is what it is. All right. Hey, guess what? All right, we'll check the water just to see if there's a bear down here. Oh, there's a goat. Oh, I should have shot him. And a rabbit. Yup. Boring. Okay, so before we take off and all the things again, so we've got the captain 2-3 times this week. We've got rail. Why do I say rail guard all the time? I don't know why I say all that. anyway, we got that coming up this week, a couple of times this week. ATS Sunday. I hope to get ATS Sunday back online this Sunday. Like I said, we had to skip it for a couple weeks to get caught up after the flu and everything else. It was crazy, but we're looking good. And yeah, Icarus Monday is always Icarus Monday. I'm sure we'll do more Icarus Monday on Icarus Monday.
You're finished here.
I am finished
For
here.
now, at least.
Yep. For now.
If you're looking to earn the Assembly's trust, you're doing it. And that's not easy.
I know. It's never easy, Saul. But you know what, Saul? I did 2 runs for you today. So you got a little extra bonus money. I got some extra bonus money. We all got the bonus money. We like the extra monies. Those poor dogs, so cold-hearted. Whatever, dude. They're fine. They're off there. Look, they're over there making babies right now. Like, give me a break. What are these guys? Oh, yeah, that's a deer. See, you're not going to get any bears. We're not going to get any bears out of this today. One more look. Just one more look. That's a deer. That's a baby deer. That's a deer and a baby deer up there, you can tell. And what is this? That's a rabbit. And this is probably nothing. Oh, that's a goat. Yeah, so, okay. It's enough playing around. Enough playing around, because we're just getting a bunch of deer running around out here looking at me funny. Let's get off the planet. Let's do all the things, as always. Return the station, you betcha. Let me turn the sound down so as we don't go deaf. And, of course, all the things. There we go. So, with that, 50 live streams of Icarus. That's pretty crazy. Plus the other 34 different things. I think the only bear spawn there is at the north. Yeah, so unless you're in O12 on that side of the map, I mean, I think there is the one spot before you come up to No Fish Lake, as I call it, right? But you know what? I've got the map right here, so why don't I just give the right coordinates? So there tends to be a bear at M11 just before it gets into the narrow passageway where the 2 caves are in M10. Now there is another bear spawn just around the corner of M10 before it goes into N10, but they're really rare. I must admit, the 2 spawns that are there are really rare. And then, of course, O12 is crazy, right? O12... Oh, the N12 or 011 012 stretch. I mean, there are so many bear spawns in there, which actually makes it entertaining. But you know, I totally agree. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on the left side. You have to get around to the right side to get all beat up. Hey, if you're looking to get all beat up, you got to run around to the right side. It's just the way it is. So with that, 50 live streams. 30 plus videos, a whole lot of stuff, and we're going to keep going. Icarus Monday is Icarus Monday. That's what we do on Icarus Mondays. We play Icarus. And I still have a few missions left. I think I have one more mission left on the Olympus map, and I think I've got one mission left on the Styx map, which we can always do if they don't come up with anything new. I'm expecting they're going to be announcing a DLC here soon, right? Because the Christmas season's coming up, and I'm expecting they're going to be jumping on that bandwagon really soon. So we'll see what happens. They might be trying to pull it off for when they do dedicated server / thing, but who knows, right? Doesn't matter to me. We play every Monday. It's the way it is. So with that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Marcos, I'm glad you got to say something before the 5-minute timer ran out in the whole 9 yards. And I appreciate you for joining on the sub, all the things. Noko, it's always good to see you, man. I know it's late over there in European land, and I appreciate when you hang out. Of course, Nick, I know Nick's off being busy at work again and doing all the things. Sanchez, glad you got to stop by and drop by and do all the things. And Mosh, I appreciate all the advice that you've always given over these last 50 live streams. Whenever you've had to drop in a quick hint here or there, because it's always crazy, right? What can I tell you? It is what it is. I appreciate all the help, all the things, all the stuffs. And, of course, that is about it for this one. It's a little shorter today just because I got home a little work from late. A little I was a little late getting home from work, and at the same time, I do got to run outside before it gets dark because it gets dark here at like 6:30 now. Man, that really stinks. And I do got to run a few things around the yards, but I do appreciate everybody hanging out, doing the things. That's right, as Marco's name's going across the recent subscribers list at the bottom of the window. I'm Max. This has been Icarus Live, and we do all the Discord things. Good job. Nice one, Noko. You forgot the GG. I haven't gotten around to fixing Nightbot yet. Dude, I'm trying to pull my hair out. Of course, down in the video description is the Discord server link and all the other links to all the socials. I post every day what's coming up that day, right? So whatever I'm playing that day, I post around lunchtime, my time, what it is that's coming back. What I do every day. And of course, on the Discord server, I posted a little earlier just so as people can plan and all the things and the stuffs. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm Max, and I am going to see you on the next one. Take care.